October the 10th, 2025, Cape Coral, Florida. Down here behind one of my favorite restaurants, Iguana Mia. It's a Mexican restaurant right down here. They're going to use the parking lot tonight for the Cape Bike Night here in Cape Coral. And it'll be involving Fort Myers as well, probably. I've got a question for the mayor and the police chief of Cape Coral. Statistically, it's been shown that at least 80% of the motorcycles that are going to be attending the Cape Bike Night here in Cape Coral are going to be illegally modified with aftermarket exhaust. In other words, the owner or the previous owner, or maybe even the retailer of those motorcycles, have removed illegally the factory installed quiet OEM muffler, and they have replaced it with an aftermarket muffler such as Vance and Hines. There's a whole host of them out there, and these mufflers are not designed for road use. They are not for road use. They are closed course racing environments only. They emit somewhere between 6 and 10 plus times logarithmically the noise that is allowed by the US EPA and Florida's state muffler law. Florida state muffler law, under the noise abatement section 5, requires that every motor vehicle operated on the roadways of Florida be equipped with a factory installed muffler and or a muffler that meets the noise suppression qualifications and specifications of the factory installed muffler. For motorcycles specifically, that means a total motorcycle noise emissions of 80 dBA, which is measured by the SAE-J 331A full throttle motorcycle drive-by testing procedure. That means that at 42 feet on each side of that motorcycle, motorcycles that will be retailed for street use in the United States cannot exceed a total motorcycle noise emissions of 80 dBA. Every moving part on that motorcycle is analyzed at 42 feet on each side of the motorcycle. And for that motorcycle to pass and be retailed in the United States, it cannot emit more than 80 dBA. And Florida agrees with that and restricts the motorcycles here to OEM factory installed. My question for the mayor and the police chief of Cape Coral, Florida: how is it, why is it that you invite these biker thugs, these noise biker thugs who abuse our most innocent, abuse the children, the elderly, the handicapped, our families, the people living in these communities around here? They abuse them with noise levels that are logarithmically 6 to 10 times what is approved for the health and welfare, the daily quality of life of the American citizen. Why do you allow that? How can you allow that? Why are you not impeached? And police chief, why do you allow yourself to be compromised like this? Why are you going to allow the citizens that you took an oath to protect and to serve to be abused so that the mayor can absorb tax revenue and garner these funds for the city coffer? That's not right. It's wrong. You guys have a good day. And every one of you bikers out there that have modified your exhaust, you know who you are. You don't have a properly labeled, properly installed, factory installed muffler. You're a bully thug. And Cape Coral PD, Fort Myers PD, Lee County Sheriff's Department, Charlotte County, you guys are pathetic.